been dying to see yours.
Right, well, before that I'll show you, I just managed to get you new armour, and that'll show you what that is. That's a Cobalt Armor.
Wow.
And it's sad enough to get.
It's nice. I like the colour.
I was going to say, I don't know if it's just me, it looks like some sort of future, I don't know, cop or something.
Aye, with
The riveting gear and that.
silver bit there.
World of Fires.
A pet can be your best friend. I know it can.
I'll be there to be amazed. And what
Can I have something in your chair?
Yeah, sure.
Cheers.
Here goes. Look at that, how much I've got here.
Wow, you've even got your own floating garden.
What?
Oh, you've got your wee chamber.
Yeah. Oh.
You've got a pet skull.
Yeah. Yeah, that took me quite a while to get. That's the thing you can get from Skeletron, but it's fucking rare. And I had to fight him like 20 times to get that bloody thing.
How have you got two summoning pets?
That's actually a good question, because I thought you were going to summon one, but apparently if you have like a light pet, like these are things that you can control, that counts as a different kind of pet, and that's not even starting with these pygmies and that. You know, so I could technically have 4. See that? I can have 3 different pets at once. However, I can have even more if I wanted to. Like, I'll show you here, if I can bring out these. You probably want to have the same accessory 3 times, but I'll show you why. And, you know, alright, so we've got 4 here. I'll equip this, and I'll show you what it does. And I'll switch out some accessories here. Right, let me see. Right. I actually thought you could equip multiple of these, but no, wait, alright. So I'll show you what I can do, right? Alright, so you see how I've got one at the moment, right? Now, see how many you can get. That'll be 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at that. Yeah, I have like 5 fucking pygmies.
Oh, that's the chest there.
Oh, look at that.
Wow, you have quite a big house.
Yeah, and you know how I can't step on this, right? Well, this is what I was saying about actuators, and if you pull this lever, it kind of lets go on that, you can just pass through it. See? Quite smart, huh?
Well, your statues.
Yeah, look at all these paintings and that I've got.
You've even got a chest statue.
Yeah, that I do. Oh, but just looking at it, wow.
I'm stuck.
Oh, it's crazy what you can do with this.
How much jungle chests have you got? Because I've only got the one.
Yeah, I have the one as well.
Wait, what's that chest doing at the bottom?
The bottom?
Aye, like that one.
That's the spider chest I was telling you about. That's quite rare. And
I might go start going in the spider biomes just to get it.
Yeah.
Is that another chest?
Yes, it is. And that's where I keep all my dies.
What chest is that?
Let's just say it comes from the underground jungle, but it's a bit hard to find. It's deep underground. It's also quite rare. And it's not like the normal jungle chests. You know, I only found like 1, and then that's after extensive searching. But yeah. But yeah, I've got some paintings here, and there's some of my trophies that I've managed to get. See that? I've got 5 trophies so far. And I think out of all of them, I would say probably the golem was probably the hardest. And
how have you got gold hearts?
Gold hearts? Well, that's something you can unlock via hard mode and that, but it's a bit tricky to explain. If you've been to the underground jungle in hard mode, you might find these things called life fruit. Now you can't use them unless you've got max health, but they essentially upgrade your hearts, so it's like you get another little bit of health every time you use one. So you can then upgrade your current hearts to have even more health and that. So I think it's something like every gold heart you have, you get another, I think times and a half, so by the time you've got full golden hearts, you'll have about 50% more health than the normal maximum health would allow, so that's quite nice, but that's not all. And that's the...
Is that half Skeletron?
That's the Retinizer. That's Skeletron Prime. That's the Golem. That's a hard mode boss that you fight late in the game. It's probably the hardest one I've fought yet. There's Plantera. That's another underground jungle boss, and that's the Wall of Flesh. And I got quite lucky with that. Only took me 3 times to get that. Yeah.
What's the one at the top? Like right, like up there.
Yeah, that's about to show you. And
All your different torches.
yeah, Amethyst, Topaz, Sapphire, Emerald, Ruby, and Diamond.
How are you making the blocks glow?
And that's actually rainbow blocks and that, but getting them, well, the only way you can get them as far as I'm aware is from the rainbow slimes, which you can find in hard mode, and that, but it's really hard to find them, and that.
That's really nice.
Yeah, that is. Oh, well, I suppose I'll show you some of the weapons I've got at my disposal. Alright, so here, here's some of the armour that I've managed to get, and that's Crimson Armour, Molten Armour, Palladium Armour, Mithril Armour, Adamantite Armour, and then there's Halo Armour, and second best armour that I've got, Chlorophyte, and that's really good. And then finally, oh that's not the right one, but then you get the Turtle Shell. It's one of the best armours you can get in the game, and a really high defence, and but yeah, I suppose I'll probably show you some of this action, and because I've got some. Oh wait, that's the other thing I was going to show you, the weapons, right? Alright.
There's your drills.
Yeah, I've got a wide variety of weapons, and in fact, you know what? I'll show you some of them. Let me show you.
Hornet gun.
Yeah, the Wasp gun, sweet, heat ray, staff of earth.
Have you fully explored the dungeon and like found all the keys?
Nearly all of them. Let's see, leaf blower, what else? I'll show you some of these and that, just to get you an idea. And alright.
It's like they're chasing me.
It's just when I have like 5, other.
When did you make when you're fighting a ball?
Yeah. There was one boss I was having difficulty with, so I just made a sky bridge and it worked somewhat. But yeah, actually, I'm going to get the wings. And see with these wings, you can get really high distance with them. Let me just see here. Oh, look at that. Right, quick look at them.
Where do you find that armour?
That?
Aye, the armour you're wearing now.
It's quite hard to get, and you can get in the jungle. And same place you get that funny looking chest, and that brown one, and but again, it's quite hard to find, and but.
No, okay, where I'm going.
The jungle, yeah.
They just explore. There you can see. What the hell? Oh.
Oh, look at that chaos. Alright, see how high I can get with that. It's like.
Wow.
You can cover quite some distance with that.
How do you not take any fall damage if you got like a horseshoe?
Horseshoe, oh that's what the wings do in that, they
Break your fall.
pretty much. I'll show you here. Yeah, allows flight and slow fall, which means you take no fall damage, and which is pretty sweet.
Just fly across the map. Aye, I can see how your world looks different from mine. Kinda like the land.
Yeah. But you see how cool it looks, man.
From sweating.
Oh. Yeah. Alright. So I was thinking, the vampire knives, they're like really good in that. In fact, I would say it's one of the best weapons I've had yet.
Is that one of the big trees that you had found.
Yeah. But what it basically does is that it allows you to hit enemies, but it slowly regenerates your life. And I'll probably need to get rid of these guys to show you. Let me get my armor back on. And let me pull out the accessory. Take back this.
Same with the run away.
Yeah. That's just the one guy. Alright, this is my dungeon here. And this is what I was telling you, this is where some of the most powerful enemies like. You know, even I can't like defeat them quite as easily. But I'll show you what it's like. Let's see.
Your dungeon looks different.
Yeah, it's greenish.
Oh look.
Look at this. Now, this weapon is really powerful and it still takes a bunch of hits.
There's a big water hanging up there if you ever want to flood that place.
Alright, I'm going to take out this. Right, should do it.
A holy book. Oh look, there's a spider biome.
See up down there?
Yeah, your dungeon has a lot more to it. Like, I found 2 caves, a big water bit, and a spider biome.
But yeah, see how good was about it? That's heals you slowly over time, and that which is sweet. Let's see. That's not the most powerful enemies yet. I'll need to show you that. You know, while we're doing this, I'll switch out some of the weapons, and let's see. We'll switch out those 2. Right, here's the heat ray. And
That looks like one of the things that you'd find in the jungle, came with the bees.
yeah.
Have you found that queen bee yet?
I eventually managed to, and but I didn't get anything good, and well, anything good compared to what I have now. So yeah, and plus it was easy to beat. See all patches.
Look, there's another cave there. How many caves is there in there? There's more caves in that one than mine.
But yeah, there's a
There's
lot.
a lot more to your cave than mine, that's not fair.
Here's another one. One that bites down the enemies. Okay, that's a dangerous enemy, Bone Lee. And he can like take a lot of damage and he's really fast. I'll show you that. He's like really fast.
Takes 2 hearts.
Well, he do more damage than that quickly, but yeah. Oh, look at that. Bites into the enemies. Oh, that's quite a nice gun.
Do you not like that chest?
But what chest?
That chest up there, you could mind it.
Yeah, but that's let's see, yeah, that's the Halo chest, and that's the only one I haven't unlocked yet. And you need a specific key for it. But, yeah, I would say the heat ray gun's pish. Didn't do it quite as good. Right, so I'll show you the next 2 here. Staff of Earth and this hatchet. Okay, that's the guy I'm talking about, he's fucking dangerous. Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, see how much fucking health he's got? Fucking hell. So let me take out this fucking guy first. Yeah, this guy has a ton of health, and he's like fucking ridiculous. Yeah, this guy can take a lot of damage, right, fine. Yeah, I think Paladin's one of the most dangerous enemies in the game. You still have much health, I've got really good armour, and yeah, I would say, if you're planning on going in here, wait until you've got good armour, and otherwise you're probably going to struggle. And
do you think you have to find the key in a certain place? Or do you think you just get off enemies?
It's kind of hard to explain that, but you get key modes, right, from the enemies, but the key mode itself is really rare, where it's the actual key itself you get from a boss called Plantira, and that's from the jungle.
So like those ones that you mined, that you've got in your house to know, you get that key off Plantira.
Yeah, but that's the mod itself you need as well. And the key itself won't do anything unless you mod it with something.
Aye, you see how your dungeon has a lot more compared to mine?
Really? I've noticed. Huh. Wow. Yes, fucking come splash. Alright. I suppose I'll show the other two, the Wasp gun and the leaf blower. I mean, these are some of the best guns I have, but even then, they pale in comparison to the vampire knives. Yeah, I would say this is about the best weapon that I got, even then, it's pish. Let's see, start with this, yeah. But you know what you said, the mega shark.
Wow.
In case you're wondering, that's a chlorophyte bullets to like auto aim for you. I mean, it's quite nice to have this. See how, in fact, you're going to be completely off and it'll still aim for you.
Whoa. Look at your health.
Yeah, it's,
I keep thinking that that skeleton's an enemy.
well, it's Skeletron.
Aye.
Yeah, it's a pet. Right, I suppose the last one I'll show is the unholy trident and that.
Did you get that off you? Like one of the chests in the water?
And I got off from a demon and that, but,
Oh,
you know, the art demon.
I thought it was like since the unholy thing, like I thought it was to do with Neptune.
Oh, fucking hell.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's a bad isn't it? But yeah, I would say that overall, you know, just how much I've got, and it's quite nifty. But yeah.
So you're still struggling to find that key?
You could say that, yeah. But yeah, just how much I've got, and over the past, how many times I've played it, and yeah. The funny thing is actually that, yeah, there's another thing I forgot to show you, the sword, and yeah, the Chlorophyte Claymore, and it's quite powerful in that, you know, believe it or not. I was just trying to think, is there anything else?
No, that's your pets.
Yeah, I'm not so sure yet. And,
Oh, you got the slime.
yeah, I've
You
got all
got
this,
the bee thing as well.
I've got at least 10 pets so far, not including the staff, and some pygmies. And but yeah, I'd say it's quite nice, just how well done. Plus, you can see how many banners I've got. I've got like all sorts of enemies. And as you see here.
Must have 10 hours on that game.
Oh, believe me, it did. But yeah, I've also got like some of these paintings as well.
I think the castle looks awesome.
Yeah, I'll do a lot of work, but here's one of the brilliant parts. See this, right? That's teleported. But see what happens? Look. See how much distance I've covered already?
I have not seen your above worlds on WoW. How did you make that?
That was just house I randomly built on that. Thing was, I said another NPC you can recruit, but I didn't think he fit in well, so I just decided to build a mushroom house. And yeah, thought it'd be better that way, but because I just kept killing him, I had to fucking seal the place. And so I just jump out if I want. Come see, this is another biome I was telling you about. And this replaces part of the jungle in that when you enter hard mode. And that, so I wouldn't be surprised part of your places you've got in this as well. I was going to say, it looks kind of weird, doesn't it?
Giant mushroom trees.
Yeah. Pretty weird, I would say some stuff, but yeah. You know, that allows you for quick transportation. You never know, you might actually want to set up a teleporter yourself someday.
That's what I was thinking. With my houses.
Yeah, that would be quite handy.
Lately I've thought about, can my chest room, can how it's, I've got another room, my bedroom.
Yeah.
I was thinking I might as well swap it out because if there's a lot of chests, and then it'd look better in a bigger room. So
Yeah.
I might just swap it out.
That would be a good idea actually.
Because a bedroom, you've only got a bed, a dresser, and that's it. And I'm going to put that table in a different room.
Yeah, that'd be a quite good idea actually.
Maybe like right in the middle,
Yeah.
or at the top with that chest with the tables and that. Like as soon as you drop down to the first level.
Yeah, that would be pretty sweet. I think about
And I've
that.
still picked out walls, like, because I'm going to make glass walls and like wood.
But when you make glass walls as windows,
Aye.
because I was going to say that'd be quite a sweet idea.
That's what I was thinking for like right in the middle, but like right in the middle, bit in the middle. It's got to be wood. Make it look nice.
Yeah.